Hello there, my Aquarius, and thank you so much to everyone who decided to join me here yet again for your June 2019 love reading. This is for my Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. You can also go ahead and apply it to your Venus or anywhere else that you have Aquarius in your natal chart. I do ask that if this does resonate, you go ahead and click on the extended version of your reading. That link is in the description box below as well as the comment section below. It can also be located through my website along with contacting me for a private reading, and that's through Divination.com. I do also offer readings as low as $11.11. So make sure you guys check that out as well. So, my Aquarius, before we get into your first guided message, I do want to take a look at your synchronicities, also known as your angel numbers. You have 66, 77, 44, and 1010. I do advise you to please always do your own research and figure out exactly what these numbers mean for you, okay? So, my Aquarius, your first guided message is chemistry. You have this coupled with ego, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Clubs, the Lovers, and your first clarifier this month is the Four of Hearts, okay? So somebody is trying to resist this urge to reach out or to reconnect, okay? I feel like there is still this pull between yourself and this other person. I definitely feel like there is a soul or heart to heart connection that you two share. However, I feel like someone may be trying to avoid this connection or resist being the first person to reach out or to connect. I feel like this person is working extremely hard to improve themselves, to improve their finances. It's possible that part of the troubles that you guys shared in the situation had a lot to do with finances or work. Somebody may have felt like the other person was too egotistical or too materialistic, too superficial. Somebody may have also felt like the other person did not live up to their standards, or maybe they didn't make enough. Whatever the case may be, I feel like somebody's working extremely hard to like perfect a skill, maybe complete some sort of a course or a seminar. But somebody's very dedicated towards change at this time when it comes to their finances. So right now, that could be part of the reason why someone's feeling restricted when it comes to their ability to be in this relationship or support the other person or support themselves. Whatever the case may be, somebody's definitely trapped under some sort of illusion. Somebody's placing way too much importance on material assets. At this time, somebody's also allowing their fears and their worries about this situation to grow out of proportion, okay? So, your guides are advising you right now that it's important for you guys to figure out exactly where you stand with the Lover card coming in here. This is about somebody also making up their mind, because there is a soulmate connection here. This is definitely some sort of a divine soulmate connection. However, you guys do share a level of karma, and you guys have a lot to learn and to gain and teach one another as well. Okay, so this is about you guys still having a very strong magnetic attraction. There's definitely a physical attraction here. I feel like the sexual connection between you guys is very, very passionate, very intimate, very intense, but someone's avoiding it. Somebody's allowing or using work as an excuse. Somebody's definitely working very hard, and I feel like they're throwing themselves into work in order to try to avoid how they truly feel. I also feel like someone's trying very hard to manifest a new beginning. So some of you guys have been praying, using the law of attraction in order to bring this union back together or draw this person back into your energy. Understand that your prayers have been heard. I feel like you definitely are supported by the universe at this time. I do feel like this will manifest into some sort of contact, whether that's over the phone, a text message, through email, social media, or face to face. I do feel like you guys will eventually have a conversation, okay? Somebody's also placing a lot of limitations on this relationship. Like, I feel like somebody is requiring that the other person live up to their standards, or somebody's more concerned about how it looks on the outside, how you're presented to other people. And I feel like it could be both of you guys, again, because there's some sort of a mirroring action going on here. You guys both kind of do the same things to one another, okay? It's a it's a back and forth type of energy. With the 7 of Clubs coming in here, this is about you guys planning and organizing and visualizing what the future looks like between you two. But it's time for you guys to get out of that mental state, because there's a lot of air energy here. And it's time for you guys to stop focusing on the physical, like material assets. And it's time for you guys to start actually setting some plans into action. Your guides are advising you right now that it's time to execute whatever plans you have been thinking about repetitively. So, and it's time to communicate them as well. So, detach from your mental state and actually get into the physical world and start making things happen. I feel like a lot of people, or you guys, both of you guys, are being restricted because you have like all these thoughts, all of these ideas. You feel this chemistry, you feel this energy pulling you guys towards each other, but no one's moving. Somebody's being very, very stubborn, or somebody's being a perfectionist. You feel like you can't do this unless this is set in stone. You can't do that unless this happens. And it's preventing you from making any moves, or this individual from making any moves at all. But I do feel like something will happen unexpectedly, like possibly like out of the blue, out of nowhere. You guys, again, may just run into each other because you're both working towards manifesting some sort of a reconciliation or a new beginning. Again, you just haven't seen it in the physical. It doesn't feel tangible to either one of you right now. For those of you guys who are working very hard to complete or achieve some sort of a goal that you've had for quite some time, I do feel like you will have unexpected gains. I do feel like you will complete something or reach some sort of a goal as well. However, you need to make sure that you're not overwhelming yourself or like doing too much to the point where you're exhausted or burnt out. So make sure that you are resting, meditating, taking some time to yourself, especially when it comes to getting out in nature. With the 4 of Hearts coming in here, this is definitely a serious relationship that's developing or manifesting. Again, the love is definitely there. I feel like the only thing that's keeping you guys from communicating or getting to this level is your own restrictions that you're placing on yourselves. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with your mental state, okay? Somebody's blocking how they truly feel because they're so caught up in their head, or again, they're focusing or placing way too much value on money, okay? So, you guys definitely share a very strong physical attraction, a very strong sexual connection as well. I feel like somebody's definitely missing that part of the relationship. This is an indicator that somebody will return back to you. This is like their comfort zone. This is where they feel more so fulfilled. And this is where they feel like they can truly like rest their head and be themselves. So somebody's missing that. You guys were home to somebody, or vice versa. They were your home, okay? And I feel like they want to return, but they feel like they can't return unless other requirements or guidelines are met for some reason. Maybe you guys know what that means, okay? Let's see, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. However, it could be any other signs. So moving forward, the center of your reading, which is the heart of the matter, you guys have engagement. You have this couple with the Ace of Winter, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Diamonds, the 5 of Swords, and your second clarifier is the 10 of Diamonds. Again, a lot of money, energy, finances are coming in here. So with engagement coming in, coupled with the Page of Pentacles, again, this is about somebody seeing it in their mind, but still not being able to hold it in their hands, okay? So this has a lot to do with someone trying to manifest some sort of results, some sort of tangible results, something that they can physically hold or see. This is also about you guys looking to find some sort of a solution to an ongoing problem that you've experienced with this person. There's a major imbalance when it comes to this situation, this relationship. Okay. I feel like when one person is in, the other person is out, or it's like somebody always finds a reason to walk away, or somebody always nitpicks or finds something wrong with the situation. This is about using common sense. This is about coming out of that daydreaming world, like getting out of your own head and getting out there, taking action, making things happen. Somebody definitely wants to engage. Somebody definitely wants to take this relationship to the next level. This is about commitment coming in. And that's what the Four of Hearts is about as well. This is about somebody who's really thinking about the long haul, somebody who really wants to commit, but allows everything else to prevent them from doing so. So somebody definitely wants to come forward. Somebody definitely has the thoughts of a commitment, an engagement, possibly a marriage coming in here. But right now it's all like fantasy. No one's moving. No one's putting in action. Two aces here. This also, well, two aces here, which also indicates a strong new beginning coming in here. So with the Ace of Winter, but somebody's cold. Somebody is emotionally detached right now. So this is about not being deterred by the challenges along the way, because you guys definitely have a lot to overcome. Your minds are very powerful, and I feel like that's what's preventing somebody from being honest, somebody from reaching out, somebody from expressing or moving things to the next level. So it's important to communicate clearly and accurately going forward. So you guys have to work on your communication skills. Somebody also needs to work on listening to the other person, hearing each other out without it ending in conflict, without somebody feeling attacked or misunderstood. I feel like there's also someone's also very selfish in a situation, and that has to be corrected as well. Somebody's always putting themselves first, and I'm not saying you shouldn't put yourself first, but I'm saying in this situation, I feel like one of your soul lessons is about learning how to take the other person's feelings into accountability. This is about also hearing the other person out, also being open to compromising. And I feel like that's a big issue between you two. You guys don't know how to communicate. You guys don't know how to express yourselves. You guys don't know how to compromise. It's all about me. It's about self preservation for somebody in this situation. I'm not saying it's you, Aquarius. It could very well be, but remember the energies can always go vice versa. So I feel like when I feel like a simple argument, people argue, people disagree. Instead of it just being left at that, I feel like it always ends with somebody walking out and it being completely over. Like every time you have a disagreement, it shouldn't end in a breakup, you know? And I feel like that's the case for you guys. Somebody's very much so about preserving their heart and their sanity. And they would rather walk away, cut it off completely, than to allow you to see them fold. Okay, so this is about somebody who just feels like once it gets too intense, they run away. So understand that as long as you guys do that, every time you hit a bump in the road, no one will win here. You're both going to end up losing, but somebody has to decide finally to put their swords down and just communicate and be open. Somebody definitely has like this cold demeanor, like this shield up around their heart. So with the Ace of Diamonds coming in here, I feel like finances are looking great. Whatever it is that you guys were working towards or your partner was working towards, I feel like it's definitely going to pan out. I feel like you just have to keep putting forth your efforts, your best efforts. Stay organized. Stay ahead of the trend. I feel like a lot of you guys are very intellectual, very creative. You're definitely reaching your fullest potential, both of you guys, when it comes to your finances and your career. Definitely overcoming whatever obstacles may be placed in your way regarding money. Some of you guys may be looking to relocate or move up in your field. Some of you guys may be moving to a new home. Your confidence is definitely going up when it comes to your money. But when it comes to your love life, you have to kind of like apply the same logic. A lot of you guys need to get creative with the way that you communicate. You guys need to use intellect when it comes to how you guys resolve some of your issues and how you communicate. But this relationship has the possibility of having like a serious commitment, but it's like so many things are blocking you guys, and it's mostly yourselves, okay? It's somebody's ego at play here. So again, you're being advised by your guides that it's important to take action. It's important to communicate, because I feel like there's a window of time available for you guys to get this together, or else this opportunity may pass you by and you're going to have to wait until another cycle comes around before it can happen again. So with the 10 of diamonds, this is about, again, financial security. Somebody's hell bent on making sure that they have more than enough, not only to take care of themselves, but to provide for their families as well. I feel like whoever was down once in this relationship is now going to be in power. So I feel like the roles may also be switching. And that has a lot to do with you guys mirroring each other, having like the same energy, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. However, it could be any other signs. Moving forward, you guys have retreat. You have this coupled with awakening, the Chariot, the Ace of Spades, the Four of Cups. Clarifier is the 10 of Hearts, okay? So you're going to have to go within, disconnect from the outside world to figure out exactly what it is that you guys want moving forward. I feel like you definitely have everything within yourselves to overcome all challenges and all obstacles. However, it's very hot and cold with you guys. It's like you'll move forward 1 minute and then you'll be hit with a roadblock and then everything will fall apart. Somebody in this situation is almost like they blow hot and cold, almost overnight. 1 minute it's like, okay, things are going great. Then the next, everything's falling apart. Okay. You guys have to change the way that you're viewing the situation. You're both going through some sort of a spiritual awakening, some sort of transformation. You just have to view the situation differently. Again, there's a need for you guys to step back, review the details, be honest with one another before taking action. With the Ace of Spades coming here coupled with the Four of Cups, you may feel like, again, one moment you guys are connecting, the next you're not. This is because somebody has some sort of deeper rooted issues, emotional issues that they have to deal with. You may even feel at times that your partner is losing interest, or you may be losing interest, or somebody's withholding their affections or unwilling to accept your love. This has a lot to do with somebody having to fulfill that within themselves. So this is about somebody needing to figure out their own feelings, get in touch with themselves emotionally, because again, somebody's ice cold, somebody's blocked, like their heart chakra is like shut down most of the time. So until you learn how to love yourself, or your partner learns how to love themselves, it's going to be hard. It's going to be a uphill battle until somebody learns how to truly express themselves and love themselves. So expect a lot of challenges along the way. You guys may run into problems, conflicts, misfortune, a lot of worrying, endings, new beginnings, delays, frustrations. I feel like something may come out. Somebody may reveal this to you as well, that they have a hard time expressing themselves. They don't know what love truly is. They're struggling with self-love. And I feel like somebody may also, they may also use like finances or their money. They may view that as their self-worth. Like if they're not making enough, if they're not in a certain field, if they're not viewed a certain way, they kind of can feel like they're not good enough or they're worthless or whatever the case may be. So again, stop placing too much importance on money and material things. That's not your essence. That's not you. You are your heart. You are your soul. You are how you conduct yourself in this world. You are how you love and how you treat people. Okay. So, again, somebody's choosing to use intellect over, or logic over emotions in this situation. Somebody's refusing to allow you to really see them at their core. So again, this could lead to setbacks, but once again, you guys have everything that you need between the two of you guys to resolve these issues and to overcome whatever adversities you guys face. But again, you have to move. Somebody's like sitting still, somebody's stuck in their emotions, somebody's not moving. However, with the 10 of hearts coming in here, this is a very strong loving bond, and the love that you guys share can conquer all of this if you allow it, but somebody's not allowing it to. So you may have to go through a period of sorrow, maybe even like darkness or depression or sadness or loneliness before you guys can come together and bond again. But this could definitely result in a solid commitment, possibly even a marriage. And I'm going to get into it more in an extended version of your video. However, this is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but it can be any other signs. So my Aquarius, thank you so much for your love, your support. I truly love and appreciate all of you guys as well. Thank you to everybody who has donated, supported me on Vimeo, booked private readings, liked, shared, subscribed to this video, or commented on these videos. I really, really, really appreciate it. So thank you so much. I love you all. Until next time.